Our family farm is Trinity Valley. We milk 65 jerseys on our farm. We used to milk in a tie stall barn. We milked 120 Holsteins and with 8 machines and 2 people milking. And we switched over to our new freestall robotic facility 2 years ago. We currently use one VMS 300. So we've been looking at robots for several years, and we traveled up to Canada and around New York State and Pennsylvania looking at all brands of robots. Labor, we have a creamery on our farm, and labor was becoming harder and harder to find with our tie stall barn. So we knew we needed to do something to become more efficient in our milking facility. So robots seemed to be a practical way for us to transition into the future with new technology, and we decided to go with the DeLaval 300. Yeah, so like I said, we toured several facilities, different brands of robots. We looked at the classic model DeLaval robot, and when we went to Canada, we were able to see the new 300 when it had just come out. And DeLaval's 300 really set themselves apart from the rest of the robots out there at the time. The attachment rating, the how accurate it was able to attach, where I was watching other robots, it would try several times to attach, and watching a first calf heifer stand back and forth, kick around, and then the robot putting it right on without missing a beat kind of sealed the fate that we were going to go with the 300s. So instead of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, now we get up at 5 o'clock, come out to the barn, we check the fetch list and the queue to make sure that who needs to be fetched. Then we go out and scrape, fetch the handful of cows that we need. My mother-in-law will feed the calves, and we're really out of the barn with 2 people. We're in and out of the barn within an hour of coming to the barn. So where it used to be from 3 o'clock to 7:30 getting chores done, we now get the barn at 5 o'clock, and we're out of the barn by 6:30. And we're able to actually, in that time frame, look at our cows, take care of any issues with cows, and actually do a better job with animal husbandry and with our robot with less time. So super efficient, and we honestly could be done with chores with 1 person in an hour and a half if we wanted to. So super efficient. So when we finally decided on working with DeLaval, we were able to get DeLaval to give us a kind of an outline of a barn layout that would work for what we wanted to accomplish. We decided to go with a modified cow flow instead of a free flow design, and we continually modified it to meet our desires. So we put in a foot bath, automatic foot bath. We put in a feed pusher, one-way gates, and DeLaval kind of helped us along the way to make sure that we hit everything we needed to for cow comfort, efficiencies, and everything. So we relied on DeLaval a lot with our design. So the biggest concern when we were looking at robotics was the dealership and our service, and how are we going to be able to communicate with our dealer if there's a problem with the robot. You know, transitioning from an old tie stall barn to a new technology like this is a big step. And of course, that's our biggest concern, is how are we going to take care of the robot if something goes wrong with it that we don't know how to fix. That honestly has been the best thing with our dealership. We have a couple techs that we're able to call honestly any time of the night. They pick up the phone and can walk us through anything, and if they don't know the answer, they have another person that they can call to get the answer. So honestly, that fear diminished quite quickly once we started the robot, and has made, I believe, the success of our robot facility where it is today. So. Yeah, so coming from a tie stall barn and doing DHI testing once a month, you know, you didn't have a day-to-day report of how your cows were doing, individual cows. And so with us going from that old school farming to a robotic farming, it was just amazing, and at times probably overwhelming with the information that you have at your fingertips. I mean, I know if a cow is down on milk, I can look her up, and I have reports that'll tell me, you know, how she's been doing. I can see where our production is. If we had a heat wave come through, we're able to see that instantly, where on our old farm we were not able to do that. So having the information at your fingertips to make decisions rapidly for the benefit of your business, I think is critical, and is a huge benefit of going robotics. I believe that the 300 is a step way ahead of everybody else, and we're proud to be able to put it on our farm.